Hi guys, how is everybody tonight? It is Sunday. It is March 29th, 2020. I had to look at the calendar. All the days seem to be blending in together. So I just wanted to come on and do a quick video. As you guys know, I have school online and I have to be online on my computer at the time that my classes would have normally met as opposed to going to actual school. So I'll be a little busy this week. I'll try to do a video here and there. I have some free time on Wednesdays and Fridays, so we'll see if that works. Just keep an eye out. Could potentially happen. Just wanted to jump on. Had a couple of things I wanted to chat with you about today. So, number one, I went to my local Big Lots. It's right here in town, and I thought I would check there to see if I could find some toilet paper. I did. I'm so excited. So, I got some toilet paper, which is good. Not that I don't have toilet paper, but like I have 1-ply toilet paper and a lot of it. And I really wanted something that was a little bit thicker. So I found that. That was great. So while I was there, I was checking out. And as with all the stores that we're seeing now, I don't know about you guys in your area, but my stores here, any store that you go to, they have tape at the end of the register and you have to stand back and wait until the customer is done in front of you. And then they go through and wipe everything down. And then they tell you it's okay to come up and put your things in the register and check out and things like that. This store has plastic barriers up that they installed that separates you from the cashier. So if you were to hand cash to this individual, you would have to reach around the plastic barrier to hand them cash. And then they won't even hand you the receipt. They literally just stick it on the little thing where, you know, your debit card thing is. So yeah, that was fun. Haven't seen that yet, so that's a new one. While I was there, I thought I would chit-chat a little bit with some of the store associates because I actually personally know them. I've known them for many, many years. They are now required, according to their manager, to report individuals that they see in the grocery store that are not buying deemed essential items. Okay, so I said, well, what does that even mean? And she said, well, you have batteries and toilet paper and, you know, some lights that you're probably going to put up around your house because I'm doing this room here, so getting things here and there. So she goes, because you have toilet paper, that's deemed an essential item, so you're fine. If you had just come in to buy the batteries and things that weren't deemed essential, we would have to report you. And I'm like, report me to who? And she's like, our manager. I go, well, then what does your manager do with that information? And she's like, I'm not really sure. She didn't go into that. So are they reporting people's names and things to the police so that you can be pulled over on your drive away from the store or whatever? So that's interesting. We'll have to see how that plays out. Maybe I can try to find a little bit more information as far as that is concerned. I also, of course, keeping up with all the stuff that's going on, found an article today. So I'm going to pull this up and I'm going to read it. I'm not doing my screen sharing thing anymore, so you guys are just going to see my face as I'm looking through this. But I will talk, and I guess it'll make it a little bit easier. But now Mr. T-Man there is saying that the peak in the death rate is going to hit likely, remember the word likely, that's important, in the next 2 weeks. So he's extending the distancing guidelines through April 30th. So now we already knew, and I already had said this, it ain't going to happen by Easter, right? And we all were kind of in that mindset, but I called it before he even came out and said anything. So then he goes on to say it was just an aspiration. We can expect, listen guys, this is important. We can expect that by June 1st, okay, not even May, but June, we will be well on our way to recovery. So not we will be recovered, but we will be on our way to recovery. And a lot of great things will be happening. So it's just going to continue and continue and continue. And so on and so forth, like everything else. I didn't finish reading this, so give me just 10 seconds here. Okay, so Dr. Fauci there is saying that it's possible that 100,000 to 200,000 people could die here in the United States. What we're trying to do is not let that happen. Okay, so this is just going on and so forth and so on, from him talking back and forth to reporters and all that kind of stuff. And then they're saying estimates that 2.2 million people could have died if the government didn't do anything. If we hold that down to 100,000 people, think about that number, 100,000 people. If we hold that down to 100,000 people, it'd be a good job. What? What? Okay, my bunny is literally back there trying to tip over her food dish because I haven't filled it up with alfalfa and she's mad at me. So that's fun. Well, it's not my bunny, it's Bree's bunny, but you know what I mean. Just I don't know. But that's kind of what I wanted to touch on, was, you know, that we had pretty much already assumed that it was going to continue way longer. But now, after saying that he was aspiring, probably to calm people down, let's be totally honest, aspiring that, you know, we're going to be open by Easter. And now he's saying, we should be on a good road by June 1st. Okay. Shocker. After you just deployed troops for the next 2 years. So, yeah, we'll just keep an eye on things and all of that kind of stuff. I don't leave my house if I don't absolutely have to, so there's that. So it's not really bothering me, but I do know a lot of people, younger people, that it's really affecting because they're used to going out and hanging out with their friends, and when they're not doing schoolwork for college and stuff, they're used to, you know, doing those kind of things, and they can't. So another thing is, what about the quarantine? I haven't really heard anything else as far as that goes, and then there's people that are saying around here that we are in a quarantine, in the state of New York, and then there's other people that are saying that we're not. So I'm not really sure what's going on with that. I got to do a little bit more research on it, but I really just wanted to come on and talk about that one article in particular because I called it. I knew. There's no way. And I also stated, I believe, that he was kind of doing it to calm people down. Maybe I didn't, but that was in my head, you know, doing it to calm people down. Amongst all of this hysteria. So now with this new report out, everybody's going to be like, we're going to be shut down until June. So that'll be fun to watch. Watch all the craziness happen. I just watch out my window and go, well, if it starts burning, it starts burning. I'm here. I'm good. All right. That's all I've got for you guys. I'm going to go cook dinner. Brian had to go fill up our propane. Hopefully that's deemed an essential thing to fill up our propane tank. We'll see. I guess I'll know if he's not back in the next 10 minutes or so. Yeah, I'm not going out looking for him. Craziness out there. So that's all I wanted to touch on with you guys for today. And like I said, I'll probably see you like Wednesday, maybe not till Friday. And I will attempt to do another live stream on Saturday because they can continue to shut me down and I'm going to continue to do what I need to do because there's important information that needs to get out there and people need to have opinions and have conversations and discuss things, and they can try to stop us all they want, but we'll just find other means of doing it. So as always, guys, always remember everything does happen for a reason. So whether you're having a good day or a bad day, just stick with it. Everything's going to be fine. Be prepared, be vigilant, stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side.